Good morning, Kit. Welcome back, and let's get back into this. I know it's been a hot minute. Let's see.
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。いつもここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と2人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ。神隠しにあったうちの2人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Welcome back, and this is definitely not the third time I've had to do this because I kept forgetting to press record. I remember a photo. I know this place somehow. So creepy going the underground stairway first. Also creepy to not apply. Okay. Let me just go here. right back into this creepy staircase. A folding gate blocks access to the landing. There's a note stuck between the bars. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Island, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of this island make it so difficult for me to breathe? I do not remember anything about the time I spent there. Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Island, I followed her, out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island's getting closer now. Miyazaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze was the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Maria and Tomo already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Miyazaki as well.
これは
A very long rope. I knew that alleyway was creepy. That's a little too close for comfort. Oh, here. Okay. Also, museums. Madoka might be in this room. Jesus. There's a camera on the floor. The notebook has dust wiped from it. Someone must have picked it up recently. Ah, the other person. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rogetsu Island to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from the disaster and is no longer closed off to people outside Rogetsu Island. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura festival and the traditional Rogetsu engravings and craftsmanship to the outside world. I came to Rogetsu Island to look for materials for my camera obscura. Because of a unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things, and the moon, the inner. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say that the moon is a symbol of the world, as well as a gateway to it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and its most important element of the festival is the mask worn by the participants. Oh dear God. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is a point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld represented by the moon. A mask that connects the underworld. Therefore, there are many kinds of masks on this island. I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. He was diligent, if nothing else. I'm sorry, hello? This must be Camera Obscura. There's a note under the camera. It looks like it's in Madoka's handwriting. Please, no more. Miyazaki and I are making our way towards Fugetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse since we've arrived to Rogetsu Island. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before. Like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote, I remember things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pains, vague things that can't be explained in words. But this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. We should have waited for Ruka. The person's face in yellow if the ghosts are specters. Oh. Another first side presses it turns blue instead. Okay, wait. Red is race, ghosts, yellow are specters. Blue forever. The item element shown in the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you're near an item or something that can be examined. Red, yellow, blue. Okay. I think. Professor Iso's arrival. It's an old newspaper article about Professor Iso's visit to the building. It must be from the time the museum was established. It's only 2 pages. It's only 2 pages. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Iso arrived on Rogetsu Island. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rogetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rogetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. items we use to upgrade your basic abilities on your camera skirt or spirit souls. Gosh, I have a what? Enhancements and choose the ability you want to upgrade. Something tells me this isn't gonna be as easy as the one Markiplier played. I saw newspaper clipping of articles about the mass disappearance on the island. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Oboro Maru docked at Rogetsu Island reported the deaths of multiple Rogetsu Islanders. All the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies, despite everyone on the island either being either missing or dead. There were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remained baffled by this bizarre incident. It's a ghost. Okay. One bricks line in the glass case. Dampness has caused the print to run, making them ineligible. Eligible. Damn it. I'm gonna have to put a pause on everything. Sorry, everyone. Never mind. Something I'm gonna do. I did it. It's gone. What was that? It looked like a nurse, but is that the power of camera obscura? I am dying. Let me free. Let me free. Let me free, please. I just want light. Okay, see data That's where I left off. Alrighty, and I will have to pick this up later when I learn some skills. Until next time, see you kittens!